Test 1, 2. Alright, here's hoping this works. Checking it. Oh, hey, can you hear me in there? You can hear me here? Awesome, sweet. Alright. Good morning, evening, afternoon, whatever. Green? We got trains. So, goal of today is to take this local train from here. We are currently at Barstow Yard, right here. All the way down this spaghetti of track to somewhere about here and maybe about here. So, this is Run8. It's the easiest way to put this. It's like the DCS at train simulators. And have some chill time with trains. Put on some music. Enjoy the day. Yeah, it's train time, Master Mayhem. It's train time. So we're going to have, I believe it's Aloe in an hour. We'll be handing off the reins from then, and we'll have more routine programming from that point forward. But from here, let's get it. Make sure the audio is good on my end at least. Might be having an audio hiccup on my end, but whatever. If you guys can't hear the game and you just hear my voice, please God tell me. Oh, good God. Let me just quickly check that out, actually. Because knowing my luck, it's going to be all sorts of messed up. Oh, output's the other headphones. That'd be nice if it was on the right headphones. Yeah, no, it's just me having like 6 pairs of headphones here. Give me a second. I've got to restart the game. Very good start. Have a commercial.
Dear viewer, today I shall pose you a quandary. Is this an internet? Well, how about this? Big internet would have you believe it looks something like this. But here today I shall show you the true process of making an internet. Here at Stephen & Sons Internet Company, we don't hide behind malicious machinations of data relays and 5G. No, we here at Stephen & Sons believe full-heartedly in the transparency and honesty in how an internet is harvested. An internet starts as a single interplant capable of only producing 1 byte throughout its entire lifespan, and it must be harvested by hand. The harvested interplants are then sent off to the net factory to get interwoven into the internets. After which the consumer enjoys their fresh organic internet straight from the field. Our consumers praise our air-like bytes. However, our less educated corporate fat cat critics might say we wish for larger, easier to see bytes. Well, as any well-educated man will tell you, the smaller the byte, the more soluble into the bandwidth of the average American home it is. So come on down to Stephen & Sons Internet Company today and enjoy the internet the way the Lord intended. And enjoy the American, hard-working, non-communist, non-union labor and quality service.
Tonight, only on WBPL 76. 1.5 digs.
Not again.
Follow Tom Bombadil, Diggs, and their loving son on all of their wacky adventures. Whoa!
I think you were supposed to turn left back there, you nitwit.
Oh, can it, woman? I know where I'm going.
Join us tonight only on WBPL 76 after the stream.
Okay, so it seems like OBS isn't liking the game all of a sudden. It liked it a second ago. So, good start. Sunshine, yay, subscribing for 6 months. I don't know why broken stream of all streams, but appreciate it regardless. Yeah, I know it should just be the audio right now because the game is dead for me. So, how's everyone doing? Yeah, it's all static. It's all static. Sunshine got them jorts. Oh, Jesus, I forgot those things existed. Alright, let's see if I can feed up one more commercial, and hopefully everything works by then.
Hey kids, do you like breakfast?
Yeah.
Well, you're gonna love self-heating maple bacon breakfast logs from Randy Checkers.
Cool.
That's right, kids. Just crack my log like a glow stick and watch the magic happen. Delicious breakfast perfectly heated in less than 30 seconds. Move over, Jimmy Dean. There's a new sausage sheriff in town, and his name, Randy Checkers.
Warning, Randy Checkers Maple Bacon Breakfast Logs contain substances known to cause cancer in the state of California and is part of a balanced breakfast.
Randy Checkers Maple Bacon Breakfast Logs! Hell yeah!
Okay. We have audio. That only took much longer than anticipated. So, I'll hop on in. Make sure you got waypoints on, and unit numbers and destinations so I know where I'm going. Make it easy that way. So, you can do this single player, you can do this multiplayer. This is currently multiplayer. However, oh, there's actually other people on. So, it does, depending on how you have it set up, it does randomly populate trains that go either through map, on map destinations, whatever. We are right now. Let's see to call dispatch. It's star 13, DTMF star 13. Yeah, move cargo, don't crash. Yeah, that's the plan. Sometimes switches don't make that happen, but that's the plan. So let's see what the rough stats are on this one today. We are just shy of 5.5 thousand tons, and we have the signal. So if you're a bit of a, rail fan, train fan, foam, or whatever you want to call it, like, this game does have Union Pacific, BNSF, all the ones they've purchased up. It does have CSX you can buy as well. And much like Adam just said, yeah, expensive. This is not the one you get on Steam. This is a completely different one. But the one you get on Steam, it's like, I think if you buy everything, it's close to $4,000? Something like that. It's amazing. And by amazing, I mean like gratuitous. Not like this one's much better, but at least it's not $4,000 for everything. So everything in this is 1-to-1 scale, and it's a good chunk of Southern California and Arizona. So it's a manifest train from, once like here going over to like through the Mojave. It could take you easy 9 hours. Don't ask me how I know. But let's kick back, chill, relax, look at chat, get to know each other, grab a drink, pop on some music. If the music's a bit too loud, just tell me. I can adjust that too. Yes, I get that as well, Master Mayhem. I mean, there are decent mods out that are free for this one, and there are like full-on discords that exist just for that. But they actually do good work. Like, it's not like it doesn't seem like they're doing this as a cash grab. It's a proper recreation. Oh god, am I on a downhill? I think I'm on a downhill. Yep, I'm on a negative grade. Okay. tiny bit of break to keep me around 10, so the Yardmasters don't scream at me. So this is not private-ish server where they actually have actual people run the yards, and I don't want to tick them off today, considering one of them I think is actually online right now. Come on, go! Go! Full disclaimer, I don't work for the railroad. I'm not an engineer or a conductor. I just look at them, and I'm sure I may break like 6 couplers tonight, but we'll see. It's all in the name of learning. Live by the rails, die by the rails. Yeah, it's pretty accurate. Evening, John. So, we're back to the front, no clip around. So this is the manifest train we have today. This long guy. It's predominantly going to be a drop-off run 2, which is easier, but there are a couple pickups you gotta grab. I just gotta figure where the next signal is I'm going to. Alright, so I'm right about there, turning off there. I got the green all the way to there. Okay, it's not bad. Gets us a good 20 to 30 minutes. Yeah, this is, let's see, switch over the MFD here. This train is 6,215 foot. We are running DPUs on the rear too, so that adds it makes it a bit easier on uphills especially. Or all a DPU is, it's just that another train at the rear. So, come on, can I turn off? Nope. All right, no rear headlights today, I guess. Yeah, no, they do make it a lot less likely for a coupler to go kaboom. That's their blessing. I still managed to break them though. I think yesterday I did one over the Techahapi, how the hell do you pronounce it? Big steep pass. 2.3% grade, which doesn't sound like a lot. This everything here is just like shit from my perspective on how steep terrain can be. It's a lot. Try and slow it down a tiny bit. I think speed limit's 15, but easy to let it get away from you when it's this much weight behind you. I think I want to say it's 100 foot, but again, I'm not positive on that one. Yeah, you might be able to outwalk the train. Like, this is 1-to-1 walking pace, jogging pace. So it's going, back in the cab, going a toasty 10 miles an hour right now. Bit late on that crossing, but whatever, there's no FRA online. Reminds me when I was taking Amtrak to Chicago from Seattle. Yeah, so... Oh, Amtrak, I love Amtrak. Like, I live up in the land of the Northeast Corridor, so Amtrak's actually, like, a viable option up here for transport from where I'm at to DC or to New York City. So much more comfortable. My God, like you're not in a sardine. You can walk around. They actually have little cabins or little cafe cars that serve alcohol. That's makes any trip so much easier when you can like drink a Moscow Mule. Hey, what's up, TK? Alright, am I still in the yard? Still a lot more to go in the yard. But I think once I'm out of the yard, speed limit should pick up a bit. Should be able to go faster than 15 from there. So one thing I actually didn't realize up until I actually started messing around with this sim. Freight, for the most part, is restricted to like 55 miles an hour, most across the US. Like, that's typically top end you'd find. If you're one of those intermodal trains with like the containers you put on ships or trucks, yeah, okay, you can go up to 70, if conditions allow it. But most everywhere else in the US, freight's 55. So imagine how, I can only imagine how long that would take you to go from like LA to New York doing 55 for the entire, for as much of that as possible. Owl, that is a very good way to to survive the regional. Although, like, what's the, not New York Penn, the new one, the Moynihan Train Hall. Fantastic facility. I'm actually glad they preserved that like they did, at least on the exterior. Like, there are a lot of good, if you're ever down there, a lot of good cafe options. A lot of good little places to just chill, hide, relax. If you take Amtrak, they got an actual, what's the term? Lounge. I wish we were driving train expansion like the U is right now. Yeah, it'd be. Like I'm sitting under a map of the regional train network in my area. I know Florida's pushing Brightline as private passenger, and that's going to be interesting to see. But I think that's what's going to make or break a lot of expansion moving forward, is if Brightline actually takes off. The exterior is preserved only because USPS took it over and made the ticketing all into a post office. I think they actually recently closed the, let me turn off, nope, no, go away, dynamic braking. I want real power now. I think they actually, no, it was a 24-hour post office in Moynihan. It's no longer 24-hour. I don't know if that background music's coming over too. If it's too loud, just say. I'm still trying to figure what the good level is for that one. So, pulling up the map on my tablet here. First stop is going to be the Newbury Ballast Pit, just after the West Newbury turnout. So that turnout is Needle Sub, right about here. At the pretty much opposite this the switch here at Newbury. There we have some to set, some to pick up. No idea what the pattern is going to be for that, but we'll see what happens. My Amtrak lesson, oh god, IEGAF. My Amtrak lesson was that you should always get a sleep if you're traveling more than 24 hours. I took the train from Chicago to Tucson, and the first night was bad. So, my first Amtrak experience was an absolute shit show, for lack of a better term. And I wholeheartedly recommend it. Like, it was so bad it's good, if that makes sense. It was, Northeast Regional, cutting through Connecticut. And apparently they had a bunch of trees fall on the power lines. So electric train don't go. So they had to bring in a diesel and get us from there. So the train was delayed like, I think, a good 3 hours. But it was nice. I mean, the cafe car was closed because I think it was around New Haven, but just lean back, take a nap, play on your phone. They got chargers there. flare to go away. Where'd that go? That awkward moment where you lose your phone and it's right, it's like your glasses on your nose. It's like, oh, it's right in front of you and you can't see it. So, yeah, one of the running jokes, like, between me and the missus right now, it's, a vacation to me could just be taking the train. Like, I've actually genuinely contemplated taking the Amtrak from up to 30. We can actually increase Amtrak from where I'm at all the way to Albuquerque, New Mexico. It's like I think a 4 or 5 day trip. But it also sounds nice. Just see the sights, don't worry about driving, don't worry about traffic. I'm fine sitting behind a freight train. Come on, throttle up. Rear DPU is on notch 5, fronts on notch 6, rear's on 6, there we go. Those kind of exist, beer. I forget the name of it. I think there's one in the Canadian Rockies where you board it, you ride it all day. The other end of the right-of-way is like easy hotel access, so they board you up in a hotel for you to take the train back the next day. I forget the name of it. Yeah, is it the Rocky Mountaineer? Regardless, it looks friggin' fantastic. Looks gorgeous. Come on. Do I have brakes on still or something? Why am I only... I'm not gaining speed. Alright, you know what? Bop! Bop! Cheat mode. Bop! Figure that out later. Brake flow down to 0, so the brakes should be released. Everything is appearing released. But I'm only... Is this that heavy? No, this can't be that heavy. They're mostly empties. Oh, shit. Didn't mean to press that button. Okay. Oh, I think that just means... Yeah, that's just... Okay, whatever. Don't know what that means. Oh, wait a second. Are my breakers not set? Alright, let me... Full brake. Engine. Go down to notch 0. Click. The DPU set right. Circuit breakers, air brakes. It's already got the end of train on it. Angle cock's open. And I don't think it's... Oh, should that be open if it's a built-in EOT? Well, if I start leaking out air on that, which I am not... Okay. Take 2. Independent full. Auto off. Everything looks on, everything looks good. Wait for flow to drop down to below 60. I don't think they're pulling against each other, ma'am. So the rear DPU is set to go reverse as forward, if that makes sense. And the fronts should be MU'd up, so they should all be going the same direction regardless of orientation. So let's try that again. Sometimes I just miss one stupid... Oh, god damn it. Okay, I guess this shouldn't be open then. Hit the brake screen. Alright, air? Please return air. Red is bad. I don't like... Oh, it's going down. There is no mid-train DPU. So this top cheat bar is basically like the brake application. The dots are the locomotives, the lines are the cars, and Why is it all... Yeah, it doesn't... Oh, yeah, because the main train breaks off. One more. Auto air brake. Okay. Throw up some throttle. Independent on so don't roll backwards in case there's a grade, but since there isn't... I do like how detailed this is. This game is actually surprisingly challenging. Alright. Notch 3 should get me going on a 0%. There we go. Okay, now we're actually picking up speed better than before, so that's a good sign. But the rear master reserve is still going down. That shouldn't be going down. So I'm just gonna... Hey, Cookie, I'm just gonna ride this out and see what happens. And if I have to cut that out, I'll just cut it out. I mean, it's the famous last words. I should be fine without it if I just take it easy. And don't stop. Especially on an uphill. Alright, track speed's 30. And it's gonna increase to 55. Once the entire train passes... that sign, set a distance timer, so I got a rough idea when that's going to be. Yeah, I don't know why either, Beer. I think... okay, so before stream, I walked the train, I made sure all the couplers and angle cocks were set. I even, just to be turbo sure, they actually have a air brake cheat where you can just... I have it automatically set angle cocks and hoses. I wonder if it's something to do with that rear locomotive. I don't know if there's a mechanical failure on that, because they do actually... Oh, hey, it's going up now. They do actually have mechanical failures. Yeah, you can even have defects in this too. Dragon equipment, hot boxes. Do I still have the signal? Or where am I? Over here. Right here. Still have the signal. Okay. DPU error. Yeah, I wonder if it's something to do with that rear one. Track speed's up to 50 now. Okay. Don't say no to that. What does that do? That is step light. Yeah, screw it, have you on. Turn that on. Turn that on. What is that? Window heater? I don't need you. There we go. Mood light. DPU should have fuel. Yeah, it's got fuel. And it has no defects either, so... I don't know. Whatever. Sometimes things don't work. You just gotta make it work. Downhill grade, make sure we don't go over 50. Now you hop out of the third person view, just witness fire supply come from under the rear cab's wheels. Yeah, no, yeah. I'd lied if I said that didn't happen before. You can blow turbos and everything in this. It's actually nicely done. And we got the high green. And we are good to go. So this game, especially on multiplayer servers, if you mess up in certain ways, it does do, like, cone of shame type stuff. Or like, let's say if you overspeed, you know, if someone checks the screen, especially if there's someone acting as a human dispatcher, it'll flag you as overspeed by changing your text, your setup's color. If you derail and you do the easy way to fix it, everyone gets a notification saying you took the lazy way out. It's so passive aggressive, it's nice. And if rate's not your thing, like, you can actually do Amtrak in this. There are passenger trains, and those, I believe, max out depends on the path, actually. Safely 70. Safely 70. I think they can actually go up to higher, to like 80, maybe 90. Because unlike Northeast Corridor, freight track, owned by freight companies, so not always conducive to go fast train. I tend to lean toward the older American rail, never like the front end side skirting. When you say older American rail, like, what are we talking here? And yeah, Adam, you can properly like screw your train up. I don't know if it models the same way like if you actually blow a turbo and it's raining fire and oil, but it effectively is not good for train. So if it's 55, let's try and get to 50 at least. We can just coast there until it drops down. So we are, where is map? We're right, oh wow, we're actually making good time. So we should pop out right there in a second. We got the green all the way to Needles. I heard a fart. Test Square subscribed at tier 1, subscribed for 7 months on a 7-month streak. Ooh, 7 months. Thanks. I know everyone appreciates that. Alright, 45. 5 to go, and then I'll cut the throttle, and we can just go from there on it downhill. So we got gravity working on our behalf as well. Alerter, go away. I don't... Alright, so... A lot of trains in the States have basically deadman switches, where after, a certain amount of time, depending on your speed, you have to... Where's the light? Manually deactivate an alerter, that little box that pops up through a button on the side. And if you don't, it beeps and screams at you. And if you ignore the beepy screamy, it just stops your train. Without, like, it goes, you're done. And just, you're done. You gotta restart it and go from there. Diesel-wise, you have a soft spot for the SD60s. I don't think the SD60s are in this one. I think it's got a few of the Jeeps and the, I think there's, I want to say, what is it, SD45? I think it's got the SD45s in here. Definitely a few tunnel motors. Sort of like a sleep alarm. Yeah, it's actually more or less what it is, Stars, where if the driver just, or the engineer just taps out or becomes incapacitated, then the train just goes, yeah, let's not. Still looking decent. Still on a downhill. Yeah, I don't know if this has the foot pedals. There are actually some that do have them modeled. I don't think this one does. Yeah, nah. The perk about this, the way this is set up too on the multiplayer server, is you can actually like have a legitimate conductor or a brakeman just sitting over there, calling signals, working the radio, being the one hopping out, coupling, uncoupling, helping lash stuff up that way. Makes it a bit easier. And it's teamwork. Alright, so we're still good. Reduction to 50, we're 45 right now. I want to stay around that. We still got the high green as far as I can see. Up. And we're still going. Which, the one in Canada, that wasn't the oil car one. God, guy falls with a fish. Oh! Yeah, you're not doing that again. Alright. Negative 50 grade. See if I can slow it down a bit. See if it'll naturally slow down now that we're on the flat. It's got 1.5 miles to get it down 2 miles an hour. Oh, that was a fatal. Okay, I take back that. You can't take back words. I thought you guys were talking about the what was that, the oil tanker one, and the make I can't even speak anything French. I'm not gonna even try that one. Yeah, I was thinking it was like Megalank, but like no, I just butchering that. Yeah, it's either what they didn't have enough handbrakes on, or what was it, they turned off the I think they turned off either handbrakes or head end power, so it just wouldn't maintain air pressure, something like that. Definitely not the worst thing someone said on this channel this week. Oh yeah. Oh, blown turbo? Hey, Grimos. Higher 50 and 0.3 miles. See if I can see where that's a switch over. And a crossing. Once we pass the whistle siren, do the FRA required stuff, because FRA is always watching. And there they go. Track speed's 50, we're 42, give it a bit more chooch. Alright, enjoy your dinner, ma'am. And that is freight 70, so we should be getting the knockback up to 55 shortly. So that pickup in your eyes lit up. Yeah, unfortunately, I guess fortunately, depending on your point of view, there's no collision physics with hitting cars on crossings. Vulcan, thank you for the gift of beer. Alright, we are not quite off of this section of the map. Not quite on the needle sub yet. We should be shortly. Alert or go away, no one cares about you. Should be shortly. Speed. Alright, so actually this might be an indicator. Yeah, purple. Purple is shame. Get rid of the purple is shame. I mean, not like it's going to matter much in a second, because I think I should be at the 55. Ah, there we go. Yeah, 55. Stay around 50. That gives me 5 miles an hour to like a buffer, because this thing it gets speed fast, surprisingly, when you're downhill. Alright, let's kick on the needles. Just about at our first one over here, so we're gonna want to go to milepost. Where's the tablet at? Roughly milepost 72.2. And then it should be one of the turnoffs on the right there. So let's call dispatch. So we're gonna go somewhere about here. Bit more speed. Kai. It's for a game that's not forgiving. It's relaxing. And there's a lot of freight being moved right now. This isn't even one of the big ones either. Like they try to not like send out anything that's shorter than 5,000 foot. So I think max is, depends on which sub you're on, but I think max is roughly like 9 or 10,000 foot. Uphill slow, downhill fast to ensure safety last. Yeah, I can't say that's not the MO sometimes. Oh, all right, so we're clear that switch. If I had to guess now, at the rate we're going, maybe 20 minutes until we're at the first drop-off, which helps put into scale just how slow this simulator can be sometimes. It's totally just like grab a drink, kick back, chill, hit your signals, and go from there. In 20 minutes, we're gonna have a change. Trains are going away. Let's see what else is coming. Let me pull up the schedule. We are going to have did they extend my slot? Okay. It shouldn't be till 11. I thought there were 2 other people coming on. Or is this my thing messing up? Oh well, okay. We'll see what's going on. There should be other people coming on soon, I think. I'll figure that out in a minute on the schedule, unless Mr. Diggy Diggs is still listening. Because it totally was right last I checked. Beer, I'm more into Derail Valley for my train sim vibes. Yes, Derail Valley signal is very nicely done, and another like guilty pleasure I have. Alright, on the downhill, kick up some dynamic so I can slow down. Alright, we should get that down. Yep, down to speed there. I think the bullet train one, oh god, what is that? I think Train Sim World was pushing the bullet trains and a lot of the aero trains for a while. And that's, I like this simulator a bit more than that, a lot more than that one actually. Off. Bit of throttle. Actually moving faster than I thought. Might be there in, shit, at this rate. 10 minutes? Actually, I think I should be good if I keep it like that, switch to the cheat screen, and zip around. So where I want to go today is... Where is it? Ah, down here. Okay. Industry tag's on so I can see where I'm going. So I don't want to go to this one marked storage. I don't want to go to the one beside that. Do I want new? Where's the map at? I do want new. Alright, with the Newbury Ballast Pit. That's the ones I gotta drop off at. And if I remember right, yeah, there's a cut of cars down there full, which I gotta pick up too. So what I might end up doing is just drop the empties on this left side track, come back later and pick up the fulls so they're closer toward the locomotive end. Go back here. Back in the engine. Like nothing ever happened. Oh, crossing bell's still on. Turn that down. Yeah, this isn't really Semi-Con autopilot too easy, because if you look down, look up, like, your speed can easily get away from you. And there's no cruise control. But as you may have just noticed, I'm also kind of guilty of letting it get away sometimes. Alright, brakes are off. Down to downhill. Notch 3 should be increasing soon? Oh my god, beer. I kind of want to try that now. Flight Sim, Elite Dangerous, and the... oh god. At least Flight Sim and ED have genuine, like, autopilots. Whereas this doesn't. Alright, so it's going to be Allo on in 15 minutes, doing a handoff from there. What Allo is up to, I'm not entirely sure. I know he was doing Cold to the Lamb, but I believe someone was saying he beat that earlier, so could be that. Could be something different, I don't know. But, figured, enjoy the high rails. Some music. Could be playing like a sucker with 8 monitors. This does have multi-monitor support. As you can tell, I don't support, but it's tempting. I mean, I've heard rumors of people getting like VR headsets kind of working with this, kind of. It doesn't support it, like, in most ways. It doesn't even do track IR. Track IR wouldn't be bad either. Like, I've seen videos of people playing this VR headset on, staring at a VR computer and going that route. Oh, shit. Came up on that faster than expected. That's actually the place right there. Okay. Brake. 80 pounds. Bleed off the front. Throw on some of that dynamic. Get me down. Throwing a bit more brake. That should be good to stop. Alright. I don't think I want the first switch. Where's that map I had? Yeah, second. Alright, second turn out, so I got a tiny bit of a ways to go. So let me turn off brakes, turn off dynamic. Keep it about 25. Or 20. It's going to be coming up here in a second. Back to the cheat screen. Warp on up. 19's good. Click. Nope, don't want that way. Shit. A bit more brake. So many commands. There we go. Okay. I might come to a stop. Don't stop on the main. This is where things get like... You almost like StarCraft fingers this sometimes. No, God, fuck. There we go. Okay. I want this siding up here. Drop that. Throw that switch. Go up here. Throw that switch. So now, if I turn off that, pressure brakes are off, dynamic is off, give me a bit more gas. So I want to take that turn out, I think no more than 15. I think's what the turnout speed is. Brakes are released. And luckily, the first cut of cars up here. RHE, I want new. There we go. That set of cars right there. Oh, wait, are these not? Please don't be. Please be all new. Please be all new. That siding's not big enough for all of these. Oh, no. I underestimated this. I underestimated this a lot. Shit. Alright, I'm gonna have to back that in there then. Cut this back straight. Back -3 tags. So we can see which siding it is. Go back to this. Cut this back straight. Alright. Dispatcher code is star 12. Oh, I could have pulled it in there first. Ah. Whatever. Cancel. Star 1, 2. Give me mainline authority. So that should at least tell the dispatcher to route all trains around me. This is my turf now. And on a downhill. Ba, ba, ba. Yeah, well, this is my turf now. It's a, Adam, it's an acoustic cover of Oh Danny Boy. Oh, Aloe, 69 bits. Thanks, Aloe. Oh, hold the... Okay. This is why I need to look at maps more often, because, okay. That works out decently enough, actually. And there's a crossing. Beard, we're currently, just under 5.5 thousand tons. And I don't know if that includes the locomotives. It might not. But, alright, so now the plan is overshoot everything, so the rear end's at this switch, and back it on in, because I don't know friggin' directions. Oh, shit, no, better idea. Hit that brake. Slow that down. Give me 80 pound. Give me dynamic. Bleed off the front. Give me more dynamic. All the dynamic. I don't think this is actually recommended by the manufacturers. I feel like this is a way to actually break the train. But it works. Do I have enough track to do that? Yes. So the plan is, all these back cars here that say new, I gotta back a ton of them onto these sidings here. Whatever I have left, I throw on this siding here so it can get unloaded. I think they actually have a separate switcher up here, so that makes this a lot of not my issue. Did I clear that track? Where am I at? Burn out the dynamic. I'm not a mechanic. Alright, dynamic breakdown. Forward, forward. Independent on, train off. Wait for the flow to get under 60 to indicate brake release. Give it a bit of gas. Just enough to clear the switch here. Did you even do a brake test? Yeah, the brake test was done off stream. But I can tell you from multiple applications, the brakes seem to work pretty well right now. Alright. So let's do this. Full stop. Full stop. Thank you for stopping. Neutral. Full independent, full train, 3-step. Let's close these. Disconnect that. Make you lead a second. Back it up. Back it up. Backed up. Open coupler. Go forward and go away. Did you recouple? Please tell me you didn't recouple. Why is this? Oh, come on. Why are you open on the front? Fucking... Ugh. Auto air brake. There we go. I think what ended up happening is the front... It's an integrated EOT. Oh, but... That makes sense. Okay. You can tell I'm not a railroader. I'm just a guy that plays a video game that has trains on it. Okay, this I don't care about anymore. Train, relinquish. You are mine. Back to this. Alright, I don't want that switch. I want this switch. That should be enough to clear. I'll go down the far siding. Front, just in case I screw that up. Auto air brake. I got 3-minute warning for Aloe, so we're going to be winding this down for him in a second. Back it up a bit. This is definitely easier with multiple people. Like, right. All I have is this top green bar at the top. Reverse, reverse. Come on. Come on, I know you're going uphill. Oh, please go backwards. Alright, clanging sound good. PCS isn't open. I'm in reverse. Bit more gas. When in doubt, more gas. Hear me a second time? It might be my laptop on the other way that I have going to make sure everything works. 7 reverse, please go backwards. Watch this be not enough power because of the incline. Up, there we go. Alright, 3-minute warning for Aloe, so I'm going to start phasing out here. He should be on within 3 minutes. So on that note, everyone, I'll see you later.